Hi guys, welcome to another DIY project video. I haven't done any DIY projects in a minute. It's because I've been working. I'm going to put this video together because I wanted to show you guys three little nifty ideas that I've done, from nail art tips using mailing labels, my own holographic homemade nail polish, and I'm going to show you guys how you can make your own nail polish remover not make your own nail polish remover, but nail polish remover container. And I'm going to show you a place where I got a lot of my nail art supplies. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take this off because I've been peeling it all day. I told you I have a peeling problem. I'm going to take this off, and then I'm going to show you guys how to do all these little three things that you can do that I've done. Stick around, I'll be right back. Okay, the nail polish is finally off my nails. I had put an acrylic coat on there, so that made it a lot harder to take off. But first I'm going to talk about the holographic nail polish that I came up with. Actually, I cannot take this idea. I saw this video on a YouTube user's account by the name of Indigo Nova 1. She had a tutorial on how she made her own holographic homemade nail polish, and I wanted to do the same thing. So she talked about Spectraflare powder, and there was a seller in Australia that sold it by like the little pot, and I tried to get in contact with that seller, and it took them a while to respond back to me. And when they did, they told me that they no longer sold the Spectraflare, and I was crushed. So I went on the internet to check to see if I could find any place, and of course my nail go-to place as always is always eBay. So I came across eBay, and there was a seller who sold this by the gram, and it was 20 bucks plus shipping and handling. I am a stickler for shipping and handling, so when I saw this I thought I had to have it. Now this is my fault. I've never been good in mathematics or measurements, and I didn't know how much a gram was, and so when I got this in the mail I was sort of disappointed because I thought it was going to be a lot. It's about like that much. I'm trying to scoot it down. It's about that much, and then when I opened it, it was wasting out. So I was like, I was upset. And the fact that it's not even a whole teaspoon worth, yeah, that just really made my blood boil. But I stuck it out. They got three types of Spectraflare, and I got the coarse. And I think there's coarse, medium, and fine. I know it's coarse, and I know it's three kinds, but I got the coarse. So I went in my closet, and I have a whole lot of clear nail polishes because I go through clear polishes like the plague. And there was a nail polish bottle that I had that accidentally broke, and the bead that was in there, I ended up using it for that. And I'm gonna shake this off a little bit. My camera is motion sensitive as well as and I just shook that up, and as you can see, this is holographic nail polish. And like I said, I just grabbed a bottle from my little stash, and I just used this. It doesn't matter what kind of clear polish you use as long as you have clear polish. You can also put it in your color nail polish, but I wouldn't recommend it because, like I said, this pigment is very potent, and if you put a lot in there, it will overpower the color of your polish. This is my nail art wheel. I was gonna do a session on this last year, but I never got around to doing it because I'm like lazy, and plus I didn't want to ramble. That's why I don't like talking in my videos. But I'm gonna show you guys. This is the acrylic paint that I have, and this is the China Glaze holographic nail polish that I have. I have other holographic nail polishes, but those have really good holographic finishes to it. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. And of course the lighting in here probably won't help, but this homemade holographic polish works extremely well on this on this acrylic paint. It's pretty cool. And I'm going to just paint some on here, and it'll bring out the extra holographic background that it has in here. So that's pretty cool. And I was going to show pictures of it outside, but it's been raining all day where I live at, so I can't show what it looks like in the sun. Maybe I can. Well, actually, I won't be able to do it for a couple of days because we're supposed to get some rain for a couple of days, so I can't show what that looked like, but it works pretty well on the China Glaze holographic polish, and it works extremely well on the acrylic paint. But I'm going to show you this black one because it is just awesome. Ta-da! It's pretty cool. And like I said, depending on how much you put in there, that's what it is. It's a lot more down at the bottom. This polish has been sitting still for a year and a half, and I'm just not getting around to it like today. So that is my take on holographic homemade nail polish. Just get the Spectra Flare powder, you can get the coarse, you can get the fine, I guess it's medium, and you can get a clear bottle of nail polish. Put in a little at a time depending on how holographic that you want it. Also be careful as to how much you put on there because it will overpower the color and it wouldn't look right. And I love shine, but if you overdo it, it just won't look right. So that is a DIY project number 1 for holographic nail polish. Okay, my next thing, I don't remember if I said nail art stickers or nail art nail tips. Either way, you can make nail stickers out of here, or you can do nail art strips. My main goal was the nail art strips, and I know that I see in a lot of YouTube videos, if people want designs, they will use Scotch tape, and I didn't want to constantly use all my tape. So I decided to do some mailing labels. I'm familiar with every 5160 because I've used these a lot back when I had an office job. And when I got these, I was like, okay, now that I have these, what can I do to make intricate designs? Because, yeah, I can't draw. So I came across these bad babies. I didn't know what to call these because never in my whole entire life have I used these. These are called crafting shears, and I guess people who do scrapbooking and all the other stuff, they use these. And I could have sworn you can use these like regular scissors, and you can't, because I mean the teeth are wide. I went to try to cut something for the very first time and I was way off. Like I said, I don't know how to use these, and I've tinkered with them just a little bit. I haven't tinkered with them a lot, but just to give you a general idea of how well I use these things, I definitely have to use regular scissors first just to cut these in half. And I can either cut the design, let's see, my favorite one is this one. I can either cut the design this way or I can cut the design that way. And as you can see, when I just went to cut that, it's like right in the middle. Yeah, this is awkward. So I'm going to show you guys how this works. And I really am irritated because it doesn't all the way cut through. Like I said, I guess if I use this enough, I would get the hang of it. Let's see, measure that out with my nail here. I'm going to peel this off. I mean, it's just like a regular nail art strip. I just wish I could come up with the idea of getting this cut off and leaving it on the paper without taking it off. I'll do it this way. And like I said, it works regular. Works like a regular nail art. And grab that, because this was the color that I had on my nails earlier. I love this color. I would use that color every week if I could. push that down on there. And it works, like I said, regular nail art strip. All you have to do is paint it on there, wait till it dries for a few seconds, and then you have your design. Now I wanted to get on some of this. I'm going to paint this right now because this has something to do with my last DIY project. I'm just going to dab that on. Dabbing it on helps put a lot more on there instead of brushing it. And I know that's a sloppy job. It's not perfect. It's not going to last anyway. And I am going to show my holographic polish again just to show you guys how awesome this looks. I mean, you could just do a plain right there, and if you really want it to be holographic, all you gotta do is just add a little bit more to that. So I'm gonna wait till all three of these dry, and this will be incorporated into my third DIY project. I'm gonna see if this is dry now. It should be. And you want to try to take this, oh man, it's not fully dry, but you want to take this off in the direction that you put it on. And of course, I just ruined that whole take because my polish wasn't dry. I'm in a rush trying to get this done. But at least the design came out right. Oh, that makes my heart boil. But there is the design right there. Let me just go ahead and kind of hide my boo-boo. I knew I wasn't ready to put that sticker on there. Like I said, it works like regular stickers. You do have to make sure it is dry before you take it off. Ta-da! Okay, that was an epic fail, and I'm not redoing that one because, like I said, I'm going to push for time. My next DIY project, these look right, haha, is it has to do with sponges, empty containers. Now, and earlier I said a nail polish, homemade nail polish remover, whatever you want to call it. And I went on eBay, of course, I'm going to be saying that word a lot like I said. I went on eBay and looked for some plastic containers, and I came across some plastic containers, and they were PET containers. And I asked the seller if that container would be able to hold pure acetone nail polish remover. They didn't know. They suggested that I would look at the bottom of my bottle of pure acetone polish remover, and I saw these letters, I don't know if that's the right way or whatever, HDPE, either way you can see it, is HDPE. This kind of container holds like skin products, hair products, and sometimes cleaning products. I guess this is probably the basic container that you could use for stuff like that. Now, this seller sold 19 of these. 27 of these for 19 bucks. So I have 27 times to get this wrong. And with the first attempt, it's not bad, it's not professional looking, but hey, it works. And I went to my local Dollar Tree store. We have several dollar name brand stores. It's Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Dollar Deals. I went to Dollar Tree because that store, everything is actually $1 or less. And I saw this video on another website, and I got this picture off of Pinterest, which is my inspiration. But there was a person who made their own nail polish remover. They already had the sponge, they already had the container. All they had to do was just swap out the dirty sponge, put a clean sponge in there, and put the regular nail polish remover in there, and bam, they were done. I didn't have any of those, so that's what led me to get the container and the sponges. The sponge that this person used was a car wash sponge, and the Dollar Tree did have the car wash sponges, but they were shaped like a peanut, and they were like that thin, and in order for me to achieve what I wanted to achieve, I would have probably had to buy like 4 or 5 of them, and I was not about to spend that much. Well, it's not much, but I wasn't going to spend that many on those many sponges when I went around the corner and I saw these. These are 7-pack sponges for $1. So I sat there and I tinkered with this bad baby. I was trying to figure out how to put this in there to where it looked right. Of course, that didn't work. And so I had cut it in half, and it was very loose, and I didn't like the way that was. So I ended up cutting it in all fours, and I sort of liked it. You know, like I said, it's not professional looking. And I poured my nail polish remover in there, and I have used this on a few occasions already. I wanted something that had like scrubber ability, and this has the scrubber ability. So I'm going to start with, let's start with this one first. And it works pretty well. I'm going to just scrub that across the sponge just to get that clean. And I think this is more effective than a cotton ball because I like to use dark colors, and by the time I get to like my third finger for the cotton ball, my fingers are a polished mess. I mean, I have nail polish bleeding all on my skin, all under my nail bed. So as you can see, it removed that all the way. There's no polish under my nails. There's none around my skin. Now, glitter is also a huge factor. I love glitter. Everybody knows that. So I'm going to just use that. Okay. As you can see right there, I know I'm trying to rush, and I don't mean to rush and do this. I can get those sides in a jiffy, but as you can see right there, and this one as well. Also, I think I peeled my skin apart from my nail bed, and putting this in here right now is burning like the dickens. So I'm trying to be bold and strong and not cry like a kid, but that really hurt. See, that is my homemade nail polish bottle, container, or whatever you want to call it. And that is how I made my own nail polish remover from using this. I can't have a wide angle, but Beauty Secrets Pure Acetone. I just went on ahead and put a sponge in here, cut it in all fours, stuffed it in there, poured the nail polish remover in there, and there you have your own homemade nail polish. And now, since I use a lot of colors, once the nail polish remover gets completely soiled and stained, all I got to do is just take out the sponge, pour out the dirty pure acetone polish. All I got to do is just I can either use the same sponge or use a new sponge and put more in there. Next thing I'm going to talk about is where you can get your own, some of the nail polish supplies at the store that is really awesome. So I'll be right back. Alrighty people, my last segment that I'm going to talk about is the place where you can get nail art crafts and nail art supplies. In my area, there's 3 stores that have the Dollar name in it. It's Dollar General, Dollar Deals, and the Dollar Tree. I'm going to talk about the Dollar Tree because everything at that store is $1 or less. And their craft department is pretty good, and their nail polish supply area is even better. They're coming up with a lot of nail art and decorations for nails. Is unbelievable. Now, this wasn't in the nail art supplies. It was in the crafters corner. I saw these and I had to get them. Of course, they're still in the bag. I become obsessed with getting nail art supplies and stuff like that. These are the 2 sizes that they had. And I said had because they sold out real fast. I think when I told some of the people what I use these for, they went on ahead and bought it all. So these are the little containers that you could put nail art supplies in. They have They have these little zipper bags, and like if anybody have like nail art giveaways or they want to do a like straighten up their glitters or whatnot, you can put your glitters in here, your rhinestones, anything pertaining to nail supplies that you can come up with, you can put it in these little bags. Now I'm going to talk about some of the name brand nail polishes that they have. They have LA Colors, of course. They have the black, they have the white, they have the clear, they have a lot of pink, of course, and they have like some yellow, they have some greens, as well as the striper brush. And they do have different colors, but of course, like I said, I've become pretty obsessed with these two. Every time I see these, I always get them because they're $1. And I'm going to digress for a couple of seconds. If you see any nail polishes like this in a pack, or the Donna Michelle name brand nail supplies, and you see it on eBay, do not get it off of eBay, because 10 times out of 10 you are going to be paying too much for those products when you can get them just for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So, and these are some new colors that they're coming out with. They have a lot of these colors, like blue, and they have green, they have brown. Oh, and also some of the other Dollar Trees, not all the Dollar Trees that I go to have the same thing, but it was one Dollar Tree that I went to that had Sinful Colors, people. Again, if you go to eBay and you see the Sinful Colors in this kind of pack, do not get it, because if it's more than $1, you're getting ripped off. And they also have Milani. Now I know at Walmart and CVS, they range from $5 to probably like $10. Now the Dollar Tree that I got these from, they only have two colors. They have this color and they have a gold color. And yes, I do have the gold color, but I don't know where it is. I seriously don't know where it is. I ended up getting like some of the Sinful Colors that they had there. My fraternal twin sister had this color, but she wouldn't up it up. So when I saw this at the Dollar Tree, I had to get it. I definitely had to. This one is a good color, but it does not dry for some odd reason. And I'm glad I only bought one bottle of that. Now, they're starting to come out with a lot of, like, how do I put it? Cuticle strengthener, nail hardener, all that other stuff. And I saw this super dry, and I'm always game for trying to find clear nail polish that dries real fast over my nail coat. And I wasn't going to get this until I saw that on there, and of course I'm always using that. So when I saw this and I saw that, I grabbed like about 4 of these bad babies. Now unfortunately, when I put this on my nail polish, it doesn't dry as fast, but if I put it on like without no polish on it, it dries really fast, and it gives it that super shiny coat like it says on the back, which yeah, it's good, but like for nail polish, I'm a iffy on that. So they also have like storage containers, shoe boxes where you can put your nail polish in. They have baskets. They have a lot of stuff, and I'm going to put the website in my description box. What you could do is go to that website, put in your zip code, check and see what they have there, and you'll be surprised, because I am surprised. Like, also like Q-tips and everything, 350 Q-tips for $1. Of course I didn't get this there, I got it at a different place, but they got Q-tips, cotton rounds, wedges, makeup sponge, all of that. I guarantee you, you go to the website, check out the beauty supply section, check out the kitchen supply section, craft section, you'll find a whole lot of stuff, and it is at an affordable price, $1. Hey, that's kind of my budget. So between the nail art tips or stickers, the holographic nail polish, and the nail polish remover, those are some of the little frugal things that I've come up with that has worked pretty well. And buying these nail polishes, which I've become obsessed with, yeah, it's friendly on my pocket, and it could be friendly on yours. Thank you guys for watching this lengthy video. I tried to talk as fast as I could. I hope I didn't ramble. And I'll see you guys in my next nail art session.